What's up, guys? So I know it's been a while since I put out a video, but I just wanted to start off by saying thank you to all the super supportive comments that I got on my last couple of videos. But I don't want to waste anybody's time, so I will get right into the video. Just be sure to like and subscribe, all right? So the first thing you should know about being a personal trainer is that you will not make a lot of money to start, okay? Especially if you're working in a big box gym, like in LA Fitness or like a Planet Fitness or a Lifetime Fitness, any of those really big chain gyms, right? You got to understand that you are starting at the bottom of the totem pole. So what I mean by that is there's been other trainers that have been there before you, right? So they're kind of going to get dibs on clients and filling up their schedule before you can fill yours up. And this is from experience too. I just recently was able to fill up my schedule, and I was just recently able to get a promotion. And I work at an LA Fitness. So yeah, and I've been working there for 2 years maybe. So, or approaching 2 years, just about 2 years. So, I mean, yeah, I feel good now, I feel like I'm starting to make pretty decent money. Yeah, it took a while. So just be prepared for that. All right. Next, and this might be the most important thing, is you have to be good with dealing with people. Okay, I cannot stress this enough. That might be more important than how you are as a personal trainer, right? Even getting results, how you deal with your clients, right? That might come before you getting them results, believe it or not, okay? Because clients, they want to be training with somebody that they like, somebody that they trust, somebody that, they can even talk to, or, somebody that they feel is a friend that, of course, right? You want to be getting them the results that they want, but I mean, man, I could not tell you how many clients just they don't even care about the results. They just like you as a person. So that's what keeps them coming back. So first of all, I would say a few character traits that you must have is definitely patience. You need to be patient with the client who maybe they just don't know what they're doing. They have no idea. Their form is terrible. Maybe they're talking too much. They're asking a lot of questions. So you can't be a person who gets annoyed easily. You know what I mean? That's the quickest way to, shoo away a client. And right, we're trying to get paid, so we need clients. So just having the ability to be patient is going to be super important. All right, next, I would say you got to be empathetic, right? So you need to understand that, especially if it's a client that's maybe they're brand new to working out, maybe they don't know what they're doing and they're a little nervous, right? You need to be empathetic towards that, right? So in a way, you kind of have to know how to speak to certain clients, right? Some clients you can be more direct with, and some, you might have to baby them along the way. So that's going to be really important to know. Next is definitely confidence. Okay, so you need to be confident in your body language. Okay, then make sure you're, in nice workout gear, I guess you could say. Just look like a trainer, look like you know what you're talking about, speak like you know what you're talking about, look people in the eye, and just, I guess I could go over in a separate video, body language. That's really important to have as a trainer, because where that's going to help out is other people see your body language and how you deal with that client, and then they're going to want to sign up with you because they're like, oh, I like how he does things. He doesn't get too close, or he's not too touchy, or maybe he is touchy, and I do like that. You know what I mean? I do want somebody to direct my form physically, right? Some people might not. So in terms of trying to get more clients, right, your body language is going to be key, and making sure that client is comfortable. Body language is going to be key for that too. And lastly, a super important one is you are always going to be learning. Always. All right, the learning never stops. You never hit a point where, let's say you've been a trainer for, I don't know, a decade, and you know, you think like you know it all, right? Does not exist, okay? You're always going to be learning about things you can do to make your sessions, you know, feel fresh and more fun, right? Like, you can't be doing the same thing with the same client for however many months, right? They're just gonna, you know, get bored. So what I do is I'm always doing progressions, right? So we'll start doing planks, right? And then from planks, we'll go up to mountain climbers, and then, I don't know, maybe like a push-up and a plank, and, you know, just things like that. So that's kind of how I try to keep things fresh, is I start with something real simple, and then, especially for clients who are like, you know, maybe don't have much confidence in themselves, start with something simple, and then you make it a little bit more difficult, and then a little bit more difficult, and then you kind of, you know, remind them like, hey, remember we started here and we made it all the way here. You're always going to be learning about your clients, right? Things that they like, things that they don't like. Maybe they're dealing with a new injury, or maybe they're dealing with just, I don't know, things in their life. If you can find a way to make exercise a priority to them, then it's just better for you in the long run. Like for me, right, I like at least, I'll say like once every other week, I'll get a client who asks me a question, or I'll literally have to say like, you know, I don't know, like I'm not sure, but I will do some research on this and I will get back to you, right? And I always do it because it's a way for me to learn about something, so when the next client asks me, I have an answer. Never be afraid to say you don't know an answer to a question, and never be afraid to say, hey, I'll do some research and get back to you. If anything, that's actually better, right? It shows that you're willing to do work for that client while you're off the clock, right? You're not getting paid to like search that stuff up. So then that kind of makes them feel like, wow, like, you know, he really cares about my health, he really cares about his job, and just a good way to, you know, retain clients, right? That's what we want to do. We want to just keep clients coming. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys in this video. Okay, those 3 things are going to be huge. If you guys like the video, please drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment on what other videos you guys want to see, and I will catch you in the next one. Alright, so if you stuck around to the end, alright, I have a little bonus one for you, okay? So something that's going to be huge is being able to think quickly and adapt on the fly, okay? That's going to be huge. I cannot tell you how many clients I've had come into the gym and I already have an idea on what I want to do that day for our session, right? And then they'll come in, let's say I had a leg day planned, and then they're like, oh, I injured my ankle, like, can we not do legs today? Or if they're like, I don't know, I slept on my shoulder wrong, like, can we just not do arms? So you got to be able to, you know, really adapt on the fly and be like, okay, fine. And maybe you have like a few programs in your head that you can always go back to, but even then, you know, you want to be switching it up doing that. So that's going to be really important, right? You should be able to do this at some point, right? Maybe not when you're, you know, super new, but at some point you should be able to do this like super quickly without any hesitation, okay? Like no hesitation at all. You should just be able to be like, oh, okay, boom, yeah, let's go do something else, and you'll have that whole program down. All right, because hesitation, then you kind of look like you're not too confident, you don't know what you're doing, right? You seem like you're like flustered because they said, oh, I can't do legs today, and then you're right, you don't want to be the trainer that's like, oh my god, like, you can't do legs, now I gotta like search up something, or, you know, whatever. So you just be on the fly, oh, okay, all right, let's do something else, and you get to it. All right, but seriously, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and please like, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.